And today's Money Smart financial expert, MJ Harris, is here to answer your viewer questions.
Good to see you.
Good to see you both.
All right, so viewer Jennifer from Burbank says that over the past 6 months, she and her fiance have hit several financial issues. Says that he lost his job. Her mom got sick, so she had to take time off from work. And their home needed more than $7,000 in repairs. And now these financial issues have left them with major credit card debt. Jennifer says they are considering bankruptcy. How can they begin digging themselves out of this debt?
You know, when it rains, it pours, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And I think back about 5 years ago, I've talked about this before. I was almost $100,000 in debt. My home was almost in foreclosure, and the main culprit was credit card debt. So I definitely understand that. And the credit card debt came from a number of things, but most importantly, poor financial planning on my part. I didn't have any money for emergency set aside. So let me say this. What allowed me to get from that point to this point, today I have a multi-million-dollar business that has been built on cash, was that first of all, I understood that sometimes the best choices are the hardest choices. So when you're in this situation, you really want to focus on how can I stop the bleeding first? What can I do in order to stop putting out money? Does that mean reducing expenses? Maybe it's moving in with a relative. Maybe it means turning that car back in. You've got to stop the bleeding at a certain point in time before you can heal the wound. After that, one of the steps that I always recommend is to look at, even within this process, focusing on paying off debt is important, but also looking at, is there another hard choice you may want to consider? Bankruptcy may be an option. I can't recommend that to this couple because I don't know their situation 100%, but it is an option to at least explore. Within this, I think saving is always a good thing to do as well, because at the end of the day, there's always another storm coming, whether we want it to or not. So at the very least, we can prepare for that.
I mean, bankruptcy gives you a fresh start, but there are some ramifications.
There are definitely some ramifications, so you definitely want to meet with an attorney to discuss it before you choose that option. I think a lot of people are afraid to explore the option, not because of the legal ramifications, but because of shame. And for a lot of people, it is a viable choice to at least consider.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And we actually have some good news to let you know about. MJ wants to help one couple build wealth, and he's inviting one lucky couple to go through his exclusive wealth building mastermind course for free. So to apply, visit mymoneyhaspower.com. The deadline to enter is this coming Wednesday, and the winner will then be announced Thursday, February 22nd, which is Thursday. So be sure to enter and check back later this week. And thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me. Absolutely.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, more of your top stories are coming up next, including the